Alright, so I'm making this video to show you how it's important to uh, check your oil and check when was the last date when was the last date that the truck got an oil change. So I bought it used from a dealer. You know, they said that the oil was good. I kind of thought that meant, you know, they just did a fresh oil change. So I already drove it for a couple thousand miles, maybe a little more, maybe 2,500 miles. And I noticed, well, I was thinking, well, it might almost need an oil change, or I might just check in the bottom to see. I don't know. I just out of curiosity, I thought I'd check, you know, the oil, see if it had a date or something, and to see what kind of oil filter it was, the brand. So when I crawl under, and I'll show you here in a bit, the last date, it dates I think September of 2022, I believe. So it's January 15th, almost about a year and a half, I want to say, that it hasn't been done. So I'll show you right now. See, that's the oil filter. That's the drain plug. Let me see. It says 9/19/2022. 9/19/2022. I guess it was due at 71,250. I'm about at 72,000 and some change. So yeah, it's important for you guys to check. You know, maybe check your filter. That's where the date is. Check any stickers on the windshield. Maybe that'll show you when was the last oil change done. So, you know, don't trust what they tell you at the dealer. Don't trust none of that stuff. Yeah. So there's proof. So I'm about to change it right now. You know. So yeah, there you go. 9/19/2022. About a year and 4 months, I want to say. So this is it's a Ford, 2008 Ford F350 with a 5.4 liter V8. So it calls for 5W20, and this is the oil filter. That's the number right there, the part number, which I already. So I did the same thing that whoever did the last oil change did, and I wrote the date here already. Today's 1/15/24, and I put the oil number as well. So yeah. So I have that ready. I believe it's 16 millimeter socket, and the oil, was it like a belt wrench or whatever? So yeah, that's all you'll need. Oh, and some gloves too. I bought these gloves, mechanic gloves. So they're pretty good. They haven't ripped on me. So yeah. I think it takes, I believe I read it takes about 7 quarts. So this is 5 quarts. There's another 5, but it measures here the quarts. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm guessing from here to here is 5. So I'm gonna need 2, so up to the 3. So I'll show you right now. And you also need a funnel. All right, so I got I had to use 2 hands to loosen that the oil plug, and I had to get a bigger tool. So Should be good enough for my fingers. There you go. Man, this thing was black. So now to remove the oil filter, I'll use the strap wrench. All right, guys. So this thing was on here super tight. Like I had to get another tool to remove this old filter. I mean, it was on there tight. I mean, look how bad I messed that thing up. I mean, that's how you know. Obviously, you know, it's been there since September of 22. So I got the oil draining still. Now I'm gonna take out the oil filter. I broke my other tool, the strap tool. I'll show you right now. And I used a couple other tools that didn't work. So this thing, I'll show you where to get it. It's a really, really nice tool. I mean, this thing got the job done. I'll show you the, I'll try and post a link as well. If not, I'll show you the brand and the box it came with. So yeah, finally got this thing out. So, yeah. There it is. So now you get your oil, you fill up your oil filter. Ooh, it's a little too much. No, it's fine. I think it actually needs a little more. Oh, that's enough. So, you know, just get it all in there if it's spilled. So it's all right if it spills, because what you want to do is just kind of lubricate the O-ring. So grab some of that oil, you lubricate the O-ring so it doesn't get stuck. So the O-ring doesn't get stuck on the, what's that called? The, where you screw in the filter. And I got lucky, the other filter, it came out with the O-ring. I'll show you that mess right now. I'll show you that other old 2022 filter. So we're gonna go ahead and install this one. Okay, so now come back here and you install the oil filter. So I believe it's recommended to just hand tighten this thing, or if you do tighten it with a tool, don't tighten it so much. So what I'm gonna do is tighten it as much as I can with my hand and just give it another tightening with the tool. See if this thing works. They don't want to work to loosen up the other one. This thing sucks, and I don't want to use that other chain one. There you go. That's as much as I'm gonna do it. That's it. See, it's already starting to bend, so I think that should be good enough. And then don't forget to put your the oil drain plug back in, which is over there. Which this thing was also on super tight. I had to get a bigger what is these, a socket wrench. I mean, this thing, both of these things were on super tight, really tight. That should be good. There you go. So we're all set. We're just gonna put the oil. All right, so you come over here, you start so it's gonna take a complete one of these. It's a full 5 quarts. And then in the other one, we'll have to measure to only remove 3 quarts. I mean, excuse me, 2, because it's a 7 quart. It takes 7 quarts. So I'll put these 5. So while that one drains, I went ahead and opened this one. So remember, we're only going to use 2 quarts, so up to the number 3 on the right side. It says in the bottom, liters and quarts. So up to the 3. Oh, there it is, right on the dot. See if I can show you. Let me see. I don't think it'll go. Let me see. Give me 1 second. What is it? I don't think it'll be able to show you, but it's right there. It's right at the full line. So let me turn this thing on. Show you guys. Yeah. See, it's right around 4. Have to keep measuring. Have to keep measuring so I don't go past 7 quarts. So every 4 to 5 seconds. It's almost there. Almost there. Oh, I think I got it right at the dot. Here, let me show you. Oh, shoot. I think I got it right at the dot. It's right at the 3 right there. Slightly above, but there it is. So, about to turn this thing on. Let me show you the mileage. Oh, so there you go. I'm at 72,498. So 72,500 almost. I guess they're right. So I basically went almost 2,500 miles since I bought the truck from the dealer, guys. So like I said, they told me the oil was good. You know, I checked it, didn't look so bad. So I was thinking, I didn't really ask any further questions. I was like, you know what? You know, they probably changed the oil. That's what they mean, you know, probably changed it, 2-3 months ago or something like that. I could probably drive it a little bit more. So, I realized I was like at, 72, 490, 72 something. I knew it. I was like, let me check down there. Let me check, what kind of filter it is. To my surprise, the oil hasn't been changed since September of 2022. So hopefully I didn't mess anything up. Hopefully I didn't take too long, And I'm looking at the oil right now, and I think it's like chocolate. It's really, really bad. So good thing I caught that on time. Reason being, I've been changing my oil and my fuel filters in my diesel trucks. And just out of curiosity, I was like, you know what? I think this one needs it. So yeah. So that's pretty much it. So I'm at 72,500 basically. Everything looks good. Everything sounds good so far. So yeah.